But yeah, I said this while playing Dead State, but I want to be in the room when your generic evil company is...
Щось не так.
There we go. Yeah, I want to be in the room when they're talking through their super soldier program and see how they brainstorm their way to... This is a good idea, this is a good use of our resources. This thing we're creating definitely isn't going to come back and kill every single one of us. And the only way I can justify it is if horror movies and science fiction movies... If
Нікому не втекти від
the
моноліту.
evil corporations in, like, horror and sci-fi movies and video games exist in a world where horror movies were never invented. Basically, fiction somehow omitted any possibility of big business failing at this, and it's just never occurred to them that the psychic kid they're creating to give birth to psychic commanders might rip apart their whole company, starting with their CEO. Basically, they're plagued by a lack of imagination. I think that was actually part of the backstory for Dead State, where they didn't really... Zombie fiction didn't really take off, and they explicitly do not call the zombies zombies in-game. They usually refer to them as infected, or the dead version or of whatever character they were in life. It'll be like chewed upon walker or failed survivor, that kind of thing. Which is an interesting way to sidestep the lack of genre awareness. But honestly, I feel like humanity in general hasn't been acquitting itself very well in terms of smart behavior in a crisis, so it's entirely possible that, yeah, of course people would behave like morons in a zombie apocalypse. Of course people would come up with dumb ways to spend their R&D budget because the person we're giving psychic powers to would never betray us.